Germany will host the 2024 European Cup, which will take place from June 14 to July 14, 2024. As the host, Germany will compete in Group A along with Scotland, Switzerland, and also Hungary, although on paper Germany has a better record, but Julia Negelman, who now serves as the coach, should be wary of the surprises of other teams, especially the German national team's performance in several tournaments, and the last trials can also be said to be very disappointing. For example, when they lost S4 to the Japanese national team in a trial match, the German national team coach, Julian Negelman, is well aware of the strength of his team at the moment. He also plans to take quite bold actions, and one of them is by recalling Tony Cruz to the German squad that will compete in Euro 2024. Tony Cruz has previously declared his retirement from the German national team after Euro 2020's 0-2 defeat to the English national team in the round of 16 became an appearance his last time with the team nicknamed Der Panzer at that time was Tony Cruz wanting to focus more on his career at Real Madrid. But Julian Negelman said calling back Tony Cruz was not a new idea. It was a very interesting idea. You have to think about all the players who have German passports. I think that's my job. I have spoke a lot with Tony, even long before he served as manager, because I considered him an extraordinary player and person. Apart from being a Negelman back for the German national team, Antonio Rudiger recently also expressed his hope that Tony Cruz would return to the German national team. Tony Cruz also responded to Rudiger's request after the match against Union Berlin in the Champions League. I had to think about it for a long time. It caught me off guard because I didn't think about it myself, but he thought about it. A figure like Tony Cruz is really needed in the German national team at the moment. They need more and more leadership figures on the pitch. The 33-year-old player has 106 caps and 17 goals for the German national team. Apart from being a leader in the midfield, Tony Cruz also has the qualities to be a good distributor of the ball for players in the front line. The 2014 World Cup title is proof of his prowess in the midfield for the German national team. Apart from having a good record in the national team, Tony Cruz is also a mainstay in Real Madrid's midfield this season. He has appeared in 21 matches in all competitions. Tony Cruz has been an important figure in Madrid's success in winning 20 titles since moving to Santiago Bernabeu. Meanwhile, currently the German national team's midfield is strengthened by players such as Ilkay Gundogan, Leon Goretzka to Joshua Kimmich, even though they have top names. In fact, Germany's performance is very far compared to the glorious era of Joachim Löw under the direction of Löw's cool hands. The German national team has become a strong European team that is a regular customer for the no lockout of inter-country championships. At its peak, Joachim Löw succeeded in bringing Germany to become champions. Brazil 2000 to 2014 World Cup after beating Argentina with a score of 1-0 with Mario Götze's only goal. Now with plans to recall Tony Cruz, Germany has the ambition to restore their glory in Europe and return to being a team feared by the world. Apart from Tony Cruz, Germany is also courting the German legend. Another is Bastian Schweinsteiger to be able to boost the performance of Gundogan and his friends, but this is different from Tony Cruz, who appears as a player. In this case, Steiger is projected to enter as director and replace Rudi Völler. Even though he is under pressure, the former Manchester United and Bayern Munich player still doesn't seem to want to come into the ranks of the German national team.